Although the missing agent didn't directly involve the First Order, it was definitely one of the better episodes of this season of Star Wars Resistance. It all starts with a new Resistance character named Norath on the run from some unknown enemy, a phantom menace, if you will. He broadcasts a distress call to any Resistance ships that can hear it and is captured. The Colossus hears the signal, and Kaz, Yeager, and Synara volunteer to check it out. Captain Doza doesn't like it because he fears it could be a trap. This is all a very similar setup to The Engineer, the 5th episode of the season. Despite the fact that they wound up being sabotaged and betrayed by Nina, Kaz's instinct is still to help those in need. They reach the source of Norath's distress call and learn that he was a spy gathering the names of First Order collaborators. CB-23 downloads the list, and then they are attacked by the bounty hunter that took Norath, an Iktachi named Ax Tagrin. He immediately sets himself up as one of the biggest threats this show has ever seen. He shoots Kaz in the arm and injures Synara before the group can escape. Looking back, I can't recall any of our main heroes actually being in peril like this. I don't remember them ever getting hurt and it not being played for laughs. This bounty hunter appears and raises the stakes exponentially. I was really into it. Kaz and the others track down someone that was on Norath's list and pressure him into telling them where the bounty hunter's ship is docked. On board, they find Norath, but the whole thing was a trap to capture even more Resistance members, and Ax takes off to rendezvous with Commander Pyre and the First Order. CB-23 sabotages the ship, causing them to crash in the desert. Everyone limps out of the ship, and again, I was just struck with this feeling that Star Wars Resistance has never been this grim. Even CB was struggling to move. But Ax won't let them leave without a fight, and so Synara and Yeager do their best to hold him off while Kaz and Norath head back to the city to contact the Colossus for extract. But the First Order is already there, and that's how the episode ends. The fates of Yeager and Synara are up in the air, although I'm sure they'll be fine. CB-23 also seemed to be completely powered down the last time we see her, but again, she'll be fine too. Even with all those assumptions that nothing too bad will happen, I was surprised by how tense the missing agent was. This felt like a big episode for the series, and I get the sense that it's building towards something significant. I'm hoping the larger Resistance will follow Norath's signal to come save the day in next week's episode. Speaking of Norath, I want to point out how much I enjoyed his character. Daveed Diggs very quickly made a brand new member of the Resistance very likable. I loved his lines trying to walk after the ship crashed. This whole episode had a really impressive cast, with Fred Armisen voicing the Grand First Order collaborator and Joe Manganiello voicing Ax Tagrin. And I'm not sure what it was, but this episode also looked great. I noticed some awesome looking shots, and the animation was really fluid and exciting during the fight scenes. Again, this episode just felt bigger and more important than usual. But that's all I really have to say about it. It was good, but it was only half a story, and it was full of action, so there just isn't much else to say other than that. I'm excited to see how next week's episode concludes this storyline. Until then, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.